Hey, we put together this video specifically for folks in the financial services industry, advisors, brokers, investment managers, folks that are trying to help others accrue more wealth, achieve financial security, earn different financial outcomes. There's a lot of people out there that want to sell folks in this industry all sorts of marketing products, strategies, schemes. And what we've learned from working with clients who are growing really fast in this industry, that there's really only a couple videos that every single one of these types of firm needs. So whether you're an RIA or still working within one of the large corporates, or you are the marketing manager trying to figure out how to better storytell the firm that you are marketing for, this video is going to help bring clarity to the problem of what videos do we need to make, where do we use them, and how do we get them produced in a reasonable cost. I'm Aaron, co-founder of Piper Creative. We have been in the video marketing industry for more than 5 years. We have helped more than 100 clients earn millions and millions of views and generate hundreds of thousands of revenue to their bottom line. That's where we're coming from. So strap in, a lot of good information in this video. Let's get into it. The starting point for understanding how a financial services firm can better use video is to think in terms of scaling your conversations. If you find yourself answering the same questions as part of your sales process, as part of your client servicing process, as part of your onboarding process, that's usually a clue that some piece of media can help you expedite that process, gain more efficiency, get back more of your time, and make more money. There's also an interesting problem that can be difficult to train junior associates and junior advisors up into a senior role where every single one of your clients' questions are answered thoughtfully. By documenting yourself, by documenting your greatest hits, your most salient points, you can distribute that to all your clients at zero marginal cost. One more client needs to hear the story. It doesn't take 30, 45, 60 minutes of your time. It just takes one link, one email send. That costs almost nothing. The first video that we recommend most financial services firms to provide is an About Us video. This is a lot like your first meeting with a prospective client. Most of it should be about them, understanding their needs, their problems, answering their questions. But you do need to have a little vignette that explains your background, your approach, your expertise, your general way of doing business. It's a more robust business card that someone can rewatch or send to a friend, or if they happen upon your website, can watch to better understand whether or not they want to do business with you. Folks don't want to let strangers invest their money, and this isn't the 90s anymore. Most people aren't buying financial products from someone that they don't know. This is your chance to go from unknown to known. We like embedding this on the About Us page of your website and sharing it with leads before your first meeting. The second video that we recommend that all financial services firms provide is a market-specific video. Many of our clients in the financial services realm have a specific demographic that they like to engage with. Maybe it's business owners, maybe it's doctors, maybe it's endowments, maybe it's mid-sized businesses where they sell their HR services and associated insurance and health packages. Regardless, you need to convey that you speak that person's language. If it's a business owner, they care about their bottom line, they care about employee retention. You need to speak specifically in those terms. If you're speaking to a doctor, on the other hand, you need to understand the massive jump in revenue that they're going to have once they leave their residency and the anchor hanging around their neck that is student loans. If you can engage them exactly where they are, they'll know that you have context and capability to solve their problems. These are still principles from the sales process that you already have in place, but by documenting it and giving it as a potential first impression, you can see way more leads, way more client retention, and really exciting outcomes. The third video that we recommend that all financial services firms provide is a brand video. This is going to sound somewhat similar to the About Us video, but this is much more emotional. This is much more about the sense of when you work with us, you'll know that your financial future is secure. When you work with us, you'll know that your assets, that your financial goals are in good hands. This should evoke more of a feeling that you aim for, that you intend, that you know your client wants, and less of a here's who we are, our background, and all the things that we do. We like embedding this right on the front page of a website. It can be shared, but this is really a first impression piece for someone that is coming to your website cold. The fourth video that financial services firms need to produce is one outlining your financial planning and investment philosophy. Whether it's insurance or index funds or specific stock picking or some other strategy, you need to be able to articulate the what and the why concisely. What is the strategy that we're deploying? What is the strategy that we implement on the portfolios that we manage? Why do we take that approach? This is going to put your prospective client at ease. This is a great piece that can be used later on in the sales process after you've presented the plan to them, or perhaps immediately preceding the meeting where you put that plan in place. And it can be embedded on your website to get more people excited to work with you before you even have the first call. The fifth video is one of my favorites, and honestly, it's one of our secret sauces. New client onboarding videos. Buyer's remorse is a real thing. Many folks that buy from you will be potentially reconsidering or deciding how they feel about that decision in the first 48 hours after they decide to move their money under your management. Sending a video that congratulates them on joining you in this journey to financial security or other associated outcomes that you've set as the goal as part of your sales process, and then making the next steps of their onboarding as clear as possible is a game changer. Not only will they reinforce the personalized touch that they're getting every step of the way through the process, but you can also introduce your admin, your chief operating officer, or whoever it is that's actually going to be responsible for serving this client for the majority of the time that they're with your firm. That handoff and the competence that is conveyed by that operations person, walking them clearly through each step of the administrative work that's ahead of them, will reduce frustration, increase buyer satisfaction, and lead to happy clients that stick with you. We like setting this up as an automated message. As soon as the last document is signed, we know that that email is going out to that client within the next 24 hours. Amazing tool for client retention. The sixth video that we encourage financial services firms to produce is one associated with tax saving. I don't know about you, I don't know anyone that likes paying more taxes. If you have particular products, methods that can reduce someone's effective tax bill, that is going to play exceptionally well in your content marketing. Obviously, we will add a disclaimer to any of these videos. We are not your CPA, consult, an accountant, or tax professional for the implementation of any of this advice. But when you convey that a part of the value prop of working with you is using tax-advantaged savings vehicles or proprietary customized tax planning methods that reduce your client's effective tax bill, that is a very compelling sales point. We find that a lot of prospective clients are interested in financial professionals who can accomplish those outcomes for their clients. Plus, if you're delivering tax savings, you're not going to be judged on the performance of investments month to month, year to year. The seventh video that we recommend is a quarterly update video. This is a useful tool in continuing to put your client's mind at ease with the quarter to quarter, year to year fluctuations of the market. If commodities are up and equities are down, bonds are down, but crypto's up, your ability to make sense of the chaos, move them from a headline reader down to a patient, pragmatic planner, is not only going to give them better financial outcomes, but give you a better roster, a more informed roster of clients that trust you implicitly regardless of what changes occur. These do not need to be highly technical. You do not have to be making rock solid or golden eye prognostications about the future. You just need to help them make sense of the chaos that was and understand what the path is moving forward. If you're gonna produce these videos on your own, you can do it on a smartphone. You can do it with a very inexpensive point and shoot camera. Have someone on your team record it. The two things that we recommend that you be highly mindful to when it comes to production quality is, first of all, your body posture and tone. If you're slouching, if you're not that energetic as you're talking about these topics, you are not going to maintain the interest and the attention of your viewer. And you also need to be mindful to lighting and sound. There's a heavy HVAC unit going right beside you. There is no amount of editing that can solve for that. And if the lighting is poor, if the lights are behind you as opposed to in front of you, it's not gonna look very good when you record on that camera, regardless of the quality of your equipment. If you'd rather work with professionals and not do it yourself, reach out to us at sales@pipercreative.co. We have helped hundreds of companies produce thousands of videos that have garnered tens of millions of views over our history as a company. We will help you produce great videos that contribute to better, higher quality inbound leads that close more consistently and turn into clients that retain for a very long time. Hope to hear from you soon.